Hold on. Oh yeah, it worked. It should be. It look clear.
Yeah. So that's all it took. Just to eat the freaking Ethernet cord.
Hold on. Let me not speak too fast. Hold on. Like it's being. Let me see. We ain't gonna know till they get in the chat. Yo, can y'all let me know if I'm choppy?
Okay. Now you
How
straight.
to how it look? Is it back quality?
I
As
see
long
it
as
on.
we've been live streaming, I ain't never had no problems like this with the internet game. Maybe a few hiccups every now and again, but this is insane.
Now you straight. I see it.
You see it?
I'm on
Okay.
TikTok. I'm on TikTok.
I have never in my life not wanted to pay a bill. This like this bad, other than like phone companies, but like Verizon, y'all can count y'all motherfucking days, bro. For real. This shit is insane. All right.
Crazy work. All right, make sure y'all double tapping the screen. We need y'all to double tap the screen. Share it live for sure. I had to get the clarity right, for lack of a better term. We had to get the clarity. We had to get the clarity.
I'm clear. I hear you loud and clear and see you clear. Okay. Okay. Yeah, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Um, I'm gonna apologize on Verizon's behalf because that was not my fault. I do everything I'm supposed to do as a customer. They said put the thing by the window. I got it
Yep.
plugged up to the closest plug by the window. It's propped up by the window. I did all of that, and the internet still was not working. I tried to go in there because it was a Verizon right by Walmart, but they had too many people in there. I'm like, all right, I'm not waiting. I knew that
Yeah,
was gonna be an hour wait, so I'm like, nah, but I am going. I'm gonna go in here one early morning when y'all first open it. Y'all gonna get this motherfucking. I'm gonna get my anger out. I'm telling you that I'm gonna get my anger out, and I'm gonna get a bill credit. Y'all got me fucked up. Piss poor ass internet.
listen.
Don't
Write
get
a letter.
Verizon internet. Don't get Verizon
Right.
internet.
Write a letter. Write a letter to corporate.
Oh yeah.
Go full Karen. Go full
So
Karen and
so
write
get
a letter.
Starlink. Somebody in the chat said so. Starlink, the Starlink actually work. So it actually works. It's not cap.
I know somebody that has Starlink. I'll ask them.
You do?
Is
Yeah.
anybody?
All right.
Yeah, yeah,
Please,
yeah.
please. Yeah. If you in the chat and you got Starlink, let me know. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, on a scale of 1 to 10, and be honest with your answer. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all endorsed by Starlink, I don't want to hear no sales pitch. But on a scale of 1 to 10, how like on a scale of 1 to 10, how is Starlink? 8. Okay.
Eight.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you
Okay.
for being honest, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Other Jar said they used it on an airline and it works pretty good.
Okay. Okay. Oh, you got the one the dude was talking about earlier about the Starlink Mini you could travel with. Okay. Okay. So yeah, y'all. In the meantime, let's get them likes up. Let's run them likes up. As we told y'all before, the evening lives are gonna be in Patreon. The
Hmm.
Patreon is lit. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna actually clip up some clips today because we had DeFi King on yesterday, and I'm gonna clip up some some ones that we know ain't gonna get flagged on social media, of course. But yeah, I'm gonna clip up some stuff today and post a couple of clips from the live. But y'all, man, Patreon lives is lit. I ain't gonna lie.
Hmm.
Patreon
Hmm.
lives is lit. The chat will tell you. The chat will tell you. The people in the Patreon will tell you I'm not capping right now. The Patreon lives is mad lit. I punched a
Hmm.
couple walls. The internet pissed me off. Now my knuckles hurt. I
Uh
start taking some
oh.
boxing classes. Take some
Uh
boxing
oh.
classes. My friend just texted me and asked if I have Verizon. She said their system is down. Google it. Yeah, because I tried to call and they said something about an emergency. Because I tried to call when I was in the car on the way to Walmart. I was calling them and they let me see if it say the same thing. Hold up. I think they do got a yeah, see, it ain't even ringing. See? See, that's all it
Them
do.
jokers, right.
So you know that
Them
was
niggas.
making me more mad. That's why I'm like, yeah, now y'all see why I punched the wall, because I'm trying to call these niggas and this is what it was doing. And that's what pissed me off. So I ain't been able to unleash my anger out on those sales rep.
Ain't what sells rep.
I thought
Damn.
you I thought you kicked the internet out the window for a second. Oh no, I was trying to place it by the window because they said if you put the box by the window, it's supposed to work better. They say put it by the window, so that's all I was doing. No, I won't that mad. I would need to be in therapy if I was doing shit like that.
Mm.
Yeah, y'all, let's run the likes up though. We do got some updates and stuff to go over. It is, it is plenty of news that's out. Once again, they have pushed that tariff Supreme Court date back, so they not ruling on the tariffs yet. As y'all can see, whatever they orchestrating, they don't want the tariffs to influence the market. It's a reason they keep pushing it back because there's no way we don't got an answer yet. So it's
Wait.
like
What they push it back to again?
I didn't see a date. I just saw that they pushed it back.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
and then we also got word from from Hill. I forgot his first name. French Hill.
French Hill.
Yeah, French Hill. He did say that they are doing a market structure markup is happening tomorrow, but the other one is also happening on the 20 something. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Yeah, the U.S. Senate Agriculture Committee, they set a January 27th date for a markup. So but it is a markup happening tomorrow, and then you got another markup here on January 27th as well. So we about to have a busy couple weeks with market structure updates to see, you know what I'm saying? So y'all definitely stay tuned for that. We'll probably go more in depth and talk about it more in the Patreon though. I ain't gonna lie. Probably talk about it a little bit more in the
Okay.
Patreon. We'll briefly talk about it on here though. Yeah, I have Verizon for internet and this shit had it for like 2 days and gave it back. Yeah, I'm definitely about to give it back, gang. That's why I was asking about Starlink. I just want to have a solution before because I got a live stream every day. So I just want to have a solution before I take that box to the store and get it back. Y'all can have this for sure. Don't want it. Don't want it.
Patreon Live is fire. It is worth the members. Shout out to you. I think that's Peachy Key. It is
Shout out
worth
to
the
Peachy.
membership.
Shout out to Peachy.
Tell
Yeah.
them, tell them, tell them.
Yeah, there are no chaperones in the lives. True freedom of speech. 100%. 100%. I don't have it, but I had T-Mobile and they offer it. I checked the reviews. Okay. Steven said I give Starlink a 10. I have the Roman subscription, a little pricey though. Oh, you got the one that's like 150? The one that's like 150? I think the one I got right now with Verizon is like 195. I think I put it on auto pay, so it's 85.
Hmm.
But that's and then they had the nerve to tell me the other when I called them the other day. Y'all know yesterday the internet was acting stupid, so I called them yesterday. Had the nerve to tell
Mhm.
me I had the highest internet possible. I say no way. This is y'all highest internet. It's no way. It's no way,
You say
gang.
you got the best. You got the best internet
Yeah, they
possible,
say I
fam.
got the best internet possible. I said what? It's no way. It's no way this all y'all got for me. Yeah, Patreon is BlockNation Uncut. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, let's run the likes up though. We have
Mhm.
14.2K likes. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, y'all. So yeah, we do got a couple articles and stuff to go over. We're gonna talk about Visa today. We're gonna talk about of course the market structure. Um we got some Bitcoin stuff. We're gonna talk about gold. Silver hit new all-time highs. I know silver's at like 90 something dollars. Um
Mhm.
yeah, we're gonna talk. Yeah, we got some stuff to talk about, y'all.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna talk about Wall Street a little bit today as well. So yeah, y'all in for a treat. So I'm a yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Y'all got them likes at 15K. Appreciate y'all.
Oh, you said
Um
you said it's 165.
he said it's 165. Okay, okay. 165. I was trying to stay under 150, so that is a little pricey. Um I won't look into it though. So yeah, let's talk about it. So let's actually talk about Pakistan real quick because I just want y'all to see that Trump working with Pakistan. So Pakistan inks a
Mhm.
stablecoin deal with Trump connected firm. So yeah, let's talk about this real. Yeah, Pakistan. So Trump and Pakistan got a little relationship going on
That joke,
here.
that joke coming through. He said help is on the way. Pakistan, Kazakhstan. So Pakistan signed a stablecoin deal with the company connected to Trump's family. World Liberty Financial. Um, as of it was reported today. So the arrangement marks one of the first publicly announced deals between World Liberty and a sovereign government. So it happens to have ties between Pakistan and the United States growing stronger. So the agreement will see that World Liberty Financial works with Pakistan's central bank to integrate USD1 stablecoin into regulated digital payment structure. So this will allow the token to operate in tandem with the country's digital currency infrastructure. Pakistan has been exploring digital currency efforts in a bid to reduce its reliance on cash and bolster cross-border payments from here to there. Right, the country's central bank is readying a pilot for digital currency and is at work on legislation to govern virtual assets. So this news came 1 week after World Liberty Financial Subsidy applied for the OCC to establish a stablecoin focused national trust bank. And we talked about that a week or so ago. So that charter would position the National Trust Bank, World Liberty Trust Company, National Association to issue and custody USD1, which is the dollar-backed stablecoin. The company introduced stablecoin back in March. Meanwhile, stablecoins are becoming more involved in regulated financial spaces, and they're colliding with a governance problem they were never built to solve. Um, uh, in addition to that, payments also said that the phrasing is telling. It captures the core compliance anxiety around stablecoins. So open access at global scale combined with limited visibility into counterparties for the banks and the fintech partners, that combination can be combustible. So the issue isn't whether stablecoins can theoretically comply with KYC, anti-money laundering, and sanctions regimes. Rather, is whether public chain stablecoin systems constructed on top of decentralized, consensus-based networks can coexist reliably and centralized compliance expectations and not put their partners at risk. So basically, what they're saying is, they just want to make sure everything is they cross their T's, dot their I's before moving forward with this. But Pakistan, they ready to move with Trump. Trump is probably in partnership with a lot of different, territories and countries at this point in time. I think we're getting worked. I think a lot of this shit is a work.
Mhm.
They are working the public like crazy. So, personally, like you said on the Patreon last night and on live yesterday, the shit is done. It's a done deal,
Yeah.
fam. They just giving you the layout. They just, doing the theater. Just the theater work.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all the
this
work.
is all theatrics. It's all
Yeah,
theatrics for
yeah.
sure.
Yep.
Okay. All right. All right. So yeah, so Trump so remember that. So if y'all see something about Pakistan, in geopolitics or something regarding Pakistan, we know what's up.
Mhm,
We know what's going
mhm.
on. See, because that's the part that the masses don't see. They don't see that Pakistan just inked the stablecoin deal because the masses don't even know what a stablecoin is. So
Nope.
they're not paying
They sure
attention to
don't.
this, and they don't know about a Trump connected firm. All they know
Mhm.
is just surface level info if they know surface level info. So keep an eye on Pakistan in the news, y'all. Keep an eye on Pakistan. Since Trump
Okay.
doing breaking deals with them, on a personal level, because since it's his businesses.
Right,
So let's
right.
let's talk about Visa real quick. So Visa turns to I don't know if I'm gonna just say BVNK. Is it bank? How you supposed to say that?
Yeah, BVNK. Yeah, yeah.
BVNK. Yeah, I'm gonna just
Just
say
say BVNK.
BVNK.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, Visa turns to
Okay.
BVNK to power stablecoin payments. So as y'all can see, yeah, they starting to get busy. They starting to implement stuff. What KB say? Get AT&T. I tried KB. My address don't qualify for fiber. And then other than that, they just got the same 5G internet I got with Verizon. So yeah, I don't qualify for fiber.
Is that is
They
that
but they
is that better than what you have? The fiber shit?
Fiber is great internet. Yeah, and I'm not just saying that because I worked at AT and had to sell it, but no, fiber is a really good internet because it's it's fiber optic, so it's in the ground. So it's like your service is just the internet is way better. It's way like it's like typically because we're streaming and we stream daily, we should have some type of like fiber internet because fiber is the best internet for streaming. But address in this my house was built in like I think 2019 or something. So I thought we would have neighborhood ain't even that old, but they ain't got that far.
Right.
Nevada just behind when it comes to this type of shit. Like, oh, it should be satellite. I'm gonna check. Okay, I'm on 10 acres there. Either it was on the Central Link where I'm at. Should be satellite. All right, I'll check into it, KB. I'll check into it. Yeah, thank you. They've been bugging me to get connect in my neighborhood. I might. Yeah, no, get fiber, bro. Especially if you use heavy internet, if you gaming, it should work. Somebody said I'm breaking up. Lord have mercy.
A little bit. It's not as bad as it was before. Just a little bit.
Shaking my head, y'all. Well, I got the Ethernet cord. I'm gonna look into Starlink today. So I may go ahead and switch to Starlink. I'll probably do that after the live stream. Sorry about y'all. Sorry about that. Bear with me. I'm gonna try and get Starlink as soon as possible. Cancel this Verizon. But yeah, y'all. So we're gonna talk about it real quick. So Visa has partnered with BVNK, a stable provider, to power stablecoin payments on Visa Direct. So Visa's real-time money movement network. So this will allow select business customers to fund Visa using stablecoins instead of just fiat, and recipients receive funds directly in stablecoins. So the move builds on Ventures' prior investment in K and expands Visa's experimentation with digital asset rails. So initially, the rollout will target markets with high demand for digital asset payments, with broader expansion expected later. So news coverage also highlights this partnership positive sentiment in financial markets, with some investors seeing it as a catalyst for Visa's stock after recent declines. So what this means is operational change. So Visa isn't replacing its existing infrastructure. It's integrating stablecoin rails alongside fiat rails so funds can move faster and potentially 24/7. Deepens Visa's commitment to blockchain linked payments, not just wallet to bank settlement, signaling institutional growth of stablecoins. And businesses that need speed and flexibility, such as payroll, contractor payouts, cross-border transfers, or creator economy payments, could benefit from instant or near instant stablecoin settlements. Then you have regulatory and market context. So Visa's move comes amid regions around stablecoins and traditional finance's gradual embrace of digital asset rails. So yeah, man, Visa getting busy. They definitely doing some because people can get paid instantly now.
And they're not gonna stop. They're not gonna stop.
No, they're not gonna stop here.
They're gonna stay ahead. They're gonna stay ahead as much as they can because they want to keep their place. Visa been around for X amount of years, decades and decades. They're not gonna lose their spot. Not to a new technology. They have to embrace it, and they know they have to embrace it. So, yep, this is the way. I agree.
No, 100%. Yeah. So Visa getting busy. So yeah, article on Visa while we on Visa real quick. So Visa moves to fix what consumers hate about subscriptions. So look like Visa doing, got another move. Yeah. So I thought this was interesting. Pull it up real quick. So yeah, Visa is rolling out new subscription management tools and AI-driven insights aimed at fixing persistent problems consumers and merchants face with recurring payments. So the subscription economy is booming, but consumers often lack transparency about where their subscriptions are, when payments are scheduled, changed, and merchants lack installations and missed payments occur. To address this, Visa is building a subscription management hub that consolidates subscription details and pairs them with real-time portable credentials and AI capabilities to improve visibility, alerts, and engagement. So a key part of the solution is credential portability. So when a consumer's card changes and stored the stored subscription credentials can transfer automatically, reducing friction and failed payments. So this system will reduce churn, improve customer retention, and give both consumers and merchants better control and insights over subscription relationships. What it means. So subscription pain points. So consumers often lose track of subscription details, leading to missed alerts and frustration under subscription-based services. So this lack of transparency fuels and churn. You have credential portability. So the new card, you have to manually update subscriptions each merchant. So Visa system that update. Oh, that's a game changer, dog. They about to automate that update, making subscription payments smoother and reducing disruptions. That's why I hate losing my card. I hate having to lose my card because I'm gonna have to update it on everything, on all my bills. So
that's
manually. So now since automate that update, game. Oh my god, that's gonna save much time.
I mean, shit, we should have been here, fam. We should have been here. All the shit that we saying right now, we should have been here at least a decade ago. At least. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. They want to keep people, in the dark with a lot of things. But about time. What else y'all gonna do, Visa? What else y'all gonna do? Verizon? Hello?
You know what I'm saying? Man, so this is gonna be, and I know everybody in BlockNation, because when you have to update your card, the reason why we moved to Patreon, so you can just manually do it yourself. Y'all gotta hit up me and D. That was another reason why we moved to Patreon, just for more automation. But if Visa want to add to the automation game, please make everybody's job easier. All across the board and personally, because having to update your card and now you got to put the new card, like, bro, it's just too much. All that shit should have been automated. So, and then they also have AI, and so Visa wants to layer in artificial intelligence to give consumers proactive insights, alerts if a price goes up, or data on how much they're making the credential more of a personalized financial assistant. So basically, they're gonna say, you only watch Hulu. This. You might not really need Hulu. You probably can use somebody else's account of you paying for it. You don't watch it that often, like crazy. I like that.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, it's gonna give you a real analytics, so that way you know what you should and should not be paying for. And then it better signals for merchants and issuers. So clear data on subscription behavior, merchants can tailor offers or retention strategies, while issuers gain deeper engagement and loyalty. So yeah, this is big. The subscription economy is definitely a massive market. Clearly, we have subscriptions as well. So yeah, the recurring payments now span entertainment, apps, mobility, personal services, and more. As subscriptions grow, managing them efficiently to consumer financial experience, and this approach reflects a broader industry shift. Payment credentials aren't just passed through data; they are data layers that can unlock contextual insights and personalized recommendation. And then it's going to reduce churn, improve in reducing churn, retention, economics, and then the AI and the infusion of AI into subscription visibility aligns with the trend where intelligence becomes embedded in financial experiences, moving static billing notifications to actionable conversation. Basically, niggas finna have financial assistance. Like niggas finna have financial assistance, because basically that AI finna let you know, like, look, you're spending this much on this, but you use it this often. You know what I'm saying? It's finna start putting some stuff into perspective for a lot of us. Well, I kind of don't really need this. You know what I'm saying? This is phenomenal. Visa doing some life-changing shit, gang. Like,
listen, about time they came out and said it, and they not for nothing. They probably had this shit. They probably had this shit going. They probably just couldn't say nothing about it, because they
had it in the tuck, and they probably utilizing the same stuff in other countries. So it's like, they know it worked. They know what they're doing.
Yeah. So I'm not surprised.
For sure.
I'm just waiting for what else they're gonna do. How else you gonna make shit easier out here?
What else y'all holding back on? Look.
I'm waiting.
But this next got Ledger. So Ledger Wallet rolls out the yield feature in collaboration with Lombard and Figment. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Here we go with that yield. I'm telling you, that's why we telling y'all like take
Mm-hmm.
away the yield being as simple as just holding money in USDC. But this is why if you learn DeFi, you know what I'm saying, then you know if you just take them extra steps, you can still be earning that yield. So
Shout out.
let's listen on.
Shout out to DeFi King. We talked about that last night, fam. Like how important it is being this early and understanding what DeFi is. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that was definitely in that Patreon last night. So Ledger Wallet. So what are they doing here? So Ledger is letting Bitcoin holders earn yield by turning BTC into a special token, which is LBTC. So that works in DeFi, but it changes what self custody really means and introduces new risks. So what they just launched, excuse me, this feature lets users take their Bitcoin, convert it into a Bitcoin-backed token called LBTC, and use the token to earn yields through the DeFi systems. It's very important that this is not Bitcoin staking. Bitcoin cannot stake on its own network. Okay, this is very important to understand. This happens outside of Bitcoin using other blockchains and other protocols, right? So who's involved here is Ledger, which is, of course is the hardware company. They got self-custody wallets, and they act as a security for your cryptocurrency. And Lombard created LBTC. So LBTC is Bitcoin-backed yield-bearing token. It claims to be institutional grade. And then you got Figment. Figment runs the staking infrastructure. So basically, it connects the BTC value to the Babylon Bitcoin staking protocol. Okay, so it connects BTC value to the Babylon Bitcoin staking protocol. Ledger itself is not generating yield; it's just connecting users to these third parties. So Ledger is just the main piece here, right? All these other third parties are going to help facilitate, these transactions. So how BTC yield actually is going to work is not Bitcoin mining, it's not Bitcoin staking, it's not yield from Bitcoin's base layer. So what's happening is you're going to send your Bitcoin through a Ledger wallet, and then your Bitcoin is locked or transferred to Lombard, and then you receive LBTC, which is a token that represents the Bitcoin. And then that LBTC is used in DeFi systems where yield comes from the network security incentives, the economic activities on other chains, and the Babylon's Bitcoin-backed validation model, right? So you no longer hold native BTC. You hold a representation of BTC. Damn, yo. This is how, didn't we tell y'all years ago this is how the game was going to be? They're going to just like how they do with treasuries, it's just going to be shit wrapped around other shit, that represents other shit, right? That's why all these ETFs and ETPs is coming out, right? So this is similar to wrapped Bitcoin or STETH for Ethereum, right? So it unlocks dormant Bitcoin. So Ledger claims that only 1.5% of all Bitcoin is active on chain. Most BTC just sits in wallets, and that BTC is now worth $2.1 trillion in total. Damn. So from their perspective, idle BTC is wasted capital. So turning BTC into yield unlocks value. You're gonna see a lot of movement with that BTC with this shit. If this shit is legit right here, you're gonna see a lot of movement with Bitcoin for sure. Um,
Yep.
and because it's just mad wallets that just have Bitcoin on it, and it's just like it's just sitting there. It's just sitting there. That's it. But Ledger is famous for controlling your own keys. In the article, it says that Ledger would not clarify how self custody is defined after the conversion. They didn't clarify that, and they also didn't say what happens if Lombard or Babylon fails, because hey, anything can happen with these companies, man. So, what protections exist in a hack or exploit? This is a custodial risk disguised as self custody. So, your security now depends on smart contracts, those validators, those cross chain systems, and third party operators. So, why this is happening now? Because, for one, yield hunger, interest rates may fall. So, people want returns without selling these assets out here, right? We're going to talk about silver in a little bit. And then Bitcoin holders want to, yield just like Ethereum stakers. And then regulatory pressure. ETFs and institutions want income producing crypto. They want to keep making money, right? And then Bitcoin ETFs don't pay yield, and this creates pressure to add income features. And then number three, you got DeFi wants Bitcoin liquidity. So DeFi runs mostly on Ethereum L2s, as you don't know. If you don't know, you know now. And then Bitcoin is the largest pool of capital. DeFi desperately wants to access Bitcoin. They want that liquidity pool. So what Ledger is not saying, and this is very important, that the article states that Ledger did not disclose expected yield rates, risk profiles, fee structures, jurisdiction availability, legal protections, and exploit recovery plans. So they just give you a basic view of overview of what it is. They're not going deep into the numbers and the fees and all that stuff like that. So I don't know. Maybe this will work for you, moving forward. So this matters, of course, because people just want to make money. People just want to make money. TradeFi is thinking is entering the crypto space more and more. So this is just another way for it to enter. So how you feel about this?
I think this is gonna change a lot of shit.
Right.
I'm with the chat. This is why Ethereum did it. EE Port. Shout out to EE Port on TikTok. That's why Ethereum. Because soon as you started talking about it and how it works and stuff, and you was giving a whole spiel on, this ain't on Bitcoin's network. This is exactly why Ethereum is getting ready to skyrocket. This is on a day-to-day basis. Learn, and you want to learn it somewhere else or learn it on your own. I don't care. Learn DeFi. I'm telling you, all is regardless. It's gonna make you money. So this is a game changer.
Yep.
This is why we're here.
Exactly.
This is why and Ledger know what they're doing. They know they themselves about to go right back up because they've been lacking off. I know they probably had a piss poor 2025 because a lot of people, they got, Ledger didn't really have a good year. They was in the news for a lot of negative last year. They had some good stuff and they had some bad stuff, but this is gonna help Ledger. This should boost their little sales. Because people definitely gonna start moving some stuff around. People need money right now, so game changer.
Super. So yeah, that was pretty much it for that.
That was it. Okay. All right. Okay. So before we get into that, we'll talk about Ripple next. Okay. So let's talk about blockchain. This blockchain lender figure named 2026 top pick. We'll talk about that, and then we're gonna talk about Ripple wins a preliminary Luxembourg even UK. Ripple is like making moves. Okay. For once in your life, pay attention to what the partnerships. Pay attention to what's going on in the background, and let's just like, well, the price didn't move. We're in a different phase of crypto utility in real world use cases. Okay, this is how you get to the price points. Y'all want to see all these price pumps? What has to happen? You don't just get a big price boom and a big price spike for nothing. Them days is over. Off air. Like Bitcoin, it's not how XRP works. XRP is not going running off hope and prayers. You know what I'm saying? This is real world use case. So we talk Ripple next. What you say, D?
Said they got to use it.
Yeah, they got to utilize the tech, y'all. They got to utilize the technology, and we're getting ready to see them use it very soon. So blockchain lender 2026 top pick by a Wall Street analyst. So let's talk about it. Pull it up real quick. Oh wait, where is this at? What? Actually, okay. Well, let's talk about Ripple first, because hold on. Actually, no, we good. We good on. I know. I know where it's at. I know what I did. Forgot to pull my notes over from my phone. See, that internet thing threw me off. All right, here we go. All right, yeah. Wall Street analyst names blockchain lender. I guess it's called Figure Technology. A top pick for 2026. In tokenized lending and revenue momentum as drivers of institutional. I want y'all to pay attention to this article because it's something we kind of talk about on a daily basis. So Figure Technology Solutions The ticker is FIGR. A blockchain-based lender, and they were picked by a brokerage as a 2026 idea, citing industry tailwinds and growth. So these people on Wall Street know that the lender, this blockchain based, to blow, because everybody that's not just investing in crypto because it sounds good, not the hype, that's actually knows they borrow against their assets. People that's just here trying to have a good time and rich quick scheme type shit, whole play here. So pay attention to this article. So the company is launching new initiatives like its open on-chain equities, which expands its financial services footprint. So other analysts have also lifted price target Figure Technology Solutions, with some forecasting moderate upside, reflecting a broader market focus on blockchain financial. Traditional institutions are bridging into Templeton, moving money market funds on chain. And globally, like DZ Bank, D as in dog, are expanding crypto trading under regulatory frameworks. For like example, MiCA in the EU. MiCA in the EU. So let's see. So is also innovating with on-chain equity. So we just talked about that. Broader institutional action, money market funds, on-chain crypto services, and traditional banks, suggesting rising integration of blockchain internet. So, but no, this is a huge deal. So they're basically saying get this stock. This is so those that buy stocks. The ticker for the GR. So yeah, definitely do your homework. That's not financial advice, but I would definitely do your homework on that company. Yeah, I definitely would do your homework on that. Yeah. So figure.
Okay.
I found the rest of my notes. It just loaded up slow. Okay. But yeah, traditional finance blockchain.
Yeah, they got that outage, so that's why.
Outage right now. Okay, well, what was this excuse yesterday? Outage yesterday. Your internet just overall poor, but we can blame the outage today. The outage can be the excuse today. So, but yeah, traditional finance meets blockchain. So, Figure exemplifies how blockchain infrastructure is penetrating real world, such as lending markets beyond just trading tokens. So if regulatory, the crypto market structure bill advanced, companies operating tokenized credit systems could attract more institutional capital. The regulatory environment is also a catalyst. So analyst optimism ties partly to regulatory progress. So this is actually a stock I think to look into, but this actually may be a stock I may actually buy, because basically what this Wall Street in that is, once we get this company may explode, because people are going to be looking for lending platforms to borrow against their assets. That's the first thing for people that's in the know that are financially savvy. Buying crypto and they're going to sell like idiots, and now you got to pay 38% of gains to get, like, y'all have fun with that shit. I'm not paying them motherfucking taxes. I'm not doing it. So I like people like me that know that we don't want to pay taxes. We don't want the IRS come knocking on our door in the next 5 to 6 years. We looking into this type of stuff, and I hope everybody in chat, because this is how you keep your wealth. This is how you avoid these taxes. So this platform is going to be huge. Let me see. So it says here the price target. Analysts raise their price target to $72 and continue in form rate, and noting growth in consumer loan volumes and expansion into small businesses and crypto-backed loans. So the new target implied roughly 30 to 40% from recent share prices, reflecting position. So yeah, y'all. So the ticker for that, once again, is FIR. The name of the company is Figure Tech. So not financial advice. Do your own research on that. But yeah, look into that company for sure.
Okay.
Definitely look into that.
Okay, you heard it. You heard it. You heard it.
Yep. The ticker. What's the ticker? I'm at the comments late. My bad. So if you, I'm gonna just say it one more time just in case. Ticker is FI. Where is it at? FIR. FI. All right. Hopefully, so yeah. Hopefully that helps. But I'm trying to help y'all for those that are, you know, plus is late to the financial literacy party. But yeah, y'all, we ain't here to sell. We keeping these assets like DeFi King talked to y'all about yesterday, bro. Y'all and don't even realize it because you sitting here holding. Think about it, assets that institutions are also buying, and then they're selling to people at a much higher price. You're holding the same assets because you're holding the same assets, bro. Essentially, we could kind of be doing the same thing. You got enough assets to do it. So, hey man,
1,000.
hey, blessed to be here, gang. Blessed to do Ripple because I know you got your Ripple stuff up and ready for everybody. So Ripple wins preliminary Luxembourg. I don't know if I'm saying that right. License UK approval. So this is big. The enterprise blockchain firm received a green light letter from the CSS Tuesday, adding to its portfolio of over 75 global regulatory licenses. 75 global regulatory licenses, and they want XRP at the center of everything they do. That's not me, that's the CEO. That's what Brad Garlandhouse said. So I don't know how on God's green earth y'all out here betting against XRP. But hey, to each his own.
Let them do it. Let them do it. Let them
For
do it.
real.
Let them do it. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. Just let them do it. If that's how they want to feel, that's how they want to feel. So Ripple secured a preliminary approval for electronic money institution, an EMI license in Luxembourg today. So this marks the second major European regulatory milestone in less than a week. So the CSSF issued a green light letter to enterprise blockchain firms. So the designation indicates that the regulator has completed its legal review of the application. So the company must now fulfill specific operational requirements. And you could play that video, that Twitter video.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
scroll down a little bit.
Okay. Let me go back. Okay. Let me know if you can hear it, okay?
I'm Cassie Craddock,
Yes.
VP and Managing Director of the UK and Europe at Ripple, and I'm thrilled to announce that we've been granted our license to bring our crypto-enabled cross-border payment solution to the European Union. European customers can now access real-time settlement, global on and off ramps, and last-mile payouts, and it's all managed end-to-end using Ripple's market-leading digital asset technology. The region is striding into the future of digital finance, and Ripple
So fam, once fully authorized, the license will grant Ripple passporting rights to offer services across the entire European Economic Area, the EEA. So this adds the portfolio to more than, like what you said earlier, 75 licenses worldwide, according to this announcement. So the Luxembourg milestone arrived just 5 days after the UK's Financial Conduct Authority granted Ripple a full EMI license on January 9th. They are making fucking moves, fam. The British regulator also approved the company's registration as a crypto asset service provider. These back-to-back approvals allowed the firm to service institutional clients across both the UK and the EU. And then the license approval validates a long-term regional strategy that began last year. Ripple initiated its European expansion for the RLUSD stablecoin back in July 2025. Right, specifically targeting Luxembourg as its entry point into the block. The green light status now allows the firm to operationalize, whatever. That's just not everyday word.
Well, yeah, whatever.
Those plans.
Right. No, it's not at all. That's why I'm laughing. Y'all don't be understanding some of these words, bro, is like what?
Yeah,
different when you reading it in your head versus out loud.
Exactly. Whatever. Yeah, to operate, nigga. Those plans as a crypto firms prepare to the full implementation of the markets in crypto assets, the MiCA regulations, right? And then service providers must secure authorization before The transitional period ends on July 1st, 2026. And y'all already know. That's coming up in the next 4 or 5 months, fam. So Ripple has focused on its recent efforts on acquiring licenses and building infrastructure rather than pursuing public listings. So company president Monica Long, y'all know who she is, stated that the firm aims to bridge traditional finance and digital assets to activate unused capital. The firm uses the XRPL for cross-border payment solutions. Y'all already know that. And then the European payments market remains competitive as other entities establish operations in the region. Bitstamp secured a MiCA compliant license in Luxembourg back in May of 2025. And then Circle, you already know, USDC, established.
You went on mute, D. I don't know what happened. It put you on mute. Sorry. There you go. I don't know why I put you on mute. Yeah, they fucking with our live.
That's cool. That's great. You hear me now? You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah. But I don't talking and it just randomly went on mute. That's what I'm talking about. I really sincerely think they be fucking with our live.
Oh man, damn. Listen. That's why
You was cooking.
Too much. So Circle, you already know the issuer USDC establishes regulatory base in France. So this regulatory race occurs as the stablecoin market reaches $298 billion globally, and Tether dominates the sector with 177.9 billion in global market cap, followed by Circle with 72. And then Ripple Coin's RLUSD currently ranks 10th with the 1.4 billion market cap, right? And RLUSD is new, so they already got $1 billion market cap, right? RLUSD, when did that come out? Last year? Was that last year? Or a year and a half ago? Yeah, something like that. So the company is advancing this token through regulatory channels as we speak, and then Ripple Payments has processed over 95 billion in volume since its inception. The platform manages end-to-end value flows. So, man, yeah, Ripple approved again. Approved.
They doing it, bro.
It's like you at the store. Is that you at the store and you swipe your card, or you put your card on and it's approved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they not playing game.
That's the best feeling in the world when you say approved.
Woo. Okay, Ripple.
Yeah,
I see you.
They doing it, yo. They doing it.
Okay. So like, let's not forget 75 global regulatory licenses,
That's
and
crazy.
it's people out here began.
Yeah.
It's laughable, gang. Laughable.
Yeah.
75 global regulatory licenses. Let me make sure I put regulatory licenses.
Mm-hmm.
Out here sleep. Crazy.
Let them sleep.
No, let them sleep for sure. Do what you want to do. So let's talk about market structure real quick. So we got the U.S. Senate Agriculture Committee sets January 27 Act markup. Yeah, here we go for Clarity Act markup. The U.S. Senate Agriculture, Nutrition, and Forestry Committee has scheduled a markup hearing for January 27, 2026 for its part of the broader Clarity Act effort. The full legislative text is set to be released on January 21st, 6 days before the markup. So a markup hearing, y'all know, of course, when a committee is debate the bill line by line, propose amendments, and decide whether to send the bill forward to the full Senate. This provide clarity and certainty for crypto markets by outlining how digital assets should be regulated, especially the role of the SEC and the CFTC. It is also holding its own markup of a related version of the bill, meaning both committees will influence the framework. So the markup is a crucial shaping session where senators debate, amend, and potentially refine the crypto bill before it's considered full Senate. And then the regulatory clarity focus. So a major purpose of this bill is to define regulatory authority, abilities, addressing long-standing ambiguity that has hindered U.S. crypto markets. And then you have the bipartisan negotiation. So the schedule reflects ongoing negotiations across party lines. Committee Chair John Boozman emphasized transparency with Democratic counterparts like Senator Cory Booker. And you have ongoing contention. So some unresolved issues remain, such as how stablecoin yield, DeFi protocols, and other contentious provisions should be treated. So topic debates. So it's going to be a lot of, I know they're doing a markup tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fuckery. So be prepared. I got to prepare myself too. Mentally prepare yourself for the bullshit and continuously remind yourself that this is the theater. This bill has been written probably 10, 15, 20 years ago. So this is all theater.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you have parallel committee action. So both the act will focus on the CFTC and the banking committee is focused on the SEC are marking up versions of the bill. So these require a unified Senate vote. So that's the part I was trying to get y'all to understand yesterday, that everybody got a role to play. So the agriculture and the banking committee is focused on the SEC. Y'all get it now?
That's the difference.
So we still have that's the difference. So we still have it tomorrow, and then there's gonna be another markup. This one's gonna be, I think, what they said, the 27th, January 7th. Okay,
right before the shut, so right before the imminent shutdown.
Right before the imminent shutdown, for sure. So hopefully that clears that up. I know that cleared some stuff up for me because I definitely was confused. With this, it was frustrating, but hopefully that helped other people in the chat. So pretty much what's going on. It's not final law yet. So we'll see how that stuff goes tomorrow. What they're gonna be bitching about. But this stuff is gonna get done, gang. It's gonna get done
eventually. Yep.
Somebody said what imminent shutdown coming in. So yeah, the shutdown they have until the 30th to figure out. The government, another partial shutdown like we did last year.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll
possibly
see how that goes. Yeah, possibly.
Get their shit together.
Hopefully they get it done. We ain't got time for that. Like Trump, you really ain't got for that. You got to start campaign time, buddy. You ain't got time for no damn government shutdown. So they surprised we have another government shutdown just because it's like that don't even make sense unless it's one of them that's gonna last like 3 or 4 days or something. But
it's too much. It's too fucking much, man.
It's too much. It's too much. So we'll see. I got another article about the okay, here we go. So senators pitched more than 75 amendments for crypto on yield DeFi sections. So that's the biggest debate here. So I want to point that out before tomorrow because I know Stephen Lynch and Maxine are gonna go in there just talking about Trump and how they don't want presidents to be able to buy cryptocurrency. That's theater and that's bullshit, and they know damn well up a can of worms because then it opens up the conversation. Well, if y'all don't want crypto, then we need to look into y'all no stocks because that makes money from investing. See, and they're not trying to open up worms, which is why we know it's complete bullshit. But is the argument. This is the problem the banks have because the banks don't want to lose their customers. But we kind of talked about that yesterday. The banks really already bought the customers. So we're gonna let's dig into this article real quick. So U.S. senators submitted over 130 amendments as markup of the crypto market structure bill this week. So the proposed changes cover a wide range of stablecoin yields, DeFi provision, definitions of digital asset tools like mixers and tumblers, and ethics rules related to public officials' crypto interests. So amendments were filed by senators from both parties. So Democrats such as Ruben Gallego, Gallego, Angela Brooks, Lisa Blunt, Rochester. Of course, Republicans, including Tom Tillis, Cynthia Loomis, and Tim Scott. So the Senate Banking Committee's markup hearing is scheduled for this Thursday, where senators will debate these amendments, vote on them, and then decide whether to advance the base bill. In the Senate Agriculture Committee later in the month, part of the broader legislative process for the crypto regulatory framework. So it's high stakes for market structure rules. Stablecoin yield is a flashpoint. So one major cluster of amendments focuses on stablecoin yield provisions. So some seek to modify or remove language that will restrict asset managers from offering yield solely for holding stablecoins, while others aim to strengthen risk reporting and guidance around stablecoin platforms. And then DeFi and definition. So several amendments target DeFi related language and technical definitions within the bill. An example is how mixers or decentralized platforms are classified. So that's what they're going to talk about, which could influence how decentralized finance protocols are treated under U.S. law. And then you have ethics and oversight. So other proposals include ethical restrictions on public officials' crypto interests, reflecting broader concerns about conflicts of interest in financial regulation. That's mainly banking pressures. DeFi regulation remains contentious and bipartisan involvement, but uncertain outcome.
So it's not just Verizon, it's Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, they all interesting. So it's everybody. They listen, they got to get this shit straight, because they're like, yo, we don't want all these people making money like that. They don't
pretty much they can't make it that easy.
They're not gonna want regular Joe and James to be making, all this yield on their money. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about it yesterday. $100,000, 5% of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just sitting back, or $1 million, 5% of $1 million, that's $50K.
50K a year.
Yeah.
5%.
Yeah.
And all I gotta do is borrow against myself.
Yeah. That's it.
Some of y'all salaries that you just finna make.
Yeah. So they're gonna be bickering on this shit. They're gonna be bickering on this shit. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, learn as much as you can about DeFi and how to get it going.
Anybody in DeFi can't be. They can't. It's nothing they can do. Is one join them, which is why we're here getting ready to pass law, because that's where we at with it, and they know that. It's nothing they can do about it, because people are gonna find a way to get in DeFi. It's nothing they can do.
So
very, very exciting times, y'all. Very exciting times that we have moving forward. Did I miss any articles? Gold,
silver,
Bitcoin, and gold allocation.
Yep, all that precious metal.
So Bitcoin and gold allocation out article.
So
about Ray Dalio.
Yeah. So basically, what happened here is portfolios that include both Bitcoin and gold perform much better than traditional stock and bond portfolios, because gold protects during crashes and Bitcoin drives powerful recoveries. Fam, we've been telling you shit. I've been telling you before BlockNation was a thing. Make sure you are diversified. And then we overemphasized it once me and Kween started going live. Make sure you diversify, right? Just because crypto or whatever isn't skyrocketing like you want to, if you would have got you some silver or dollar cost averaging some silver, you'd be way the fuck up right now. Since when we first started going live, way the fuck up. Even if you put, you bought a coin a month, right? A couple pieces of coin a month. So I'm telling you. So Bitwise ran a 10-year study comparing different portfolios. Traditional portfolios, 50% stocks, 40% bonds, gold only a hedge, Bitcoin only a hedge, and combined Bitcoin and gold 15% 15% total. So basically what it says here, that Ray Dalio, who is the founder of Bridgewater Associates, one of the most respected macro investors, he said investors should hold about 15% in gold and or Bitcoin to hedge against the dollar debasement and government debt, right? And I know he's saying that because, listen, He's saying that because gold is high as shit and Bitcoin is high as shit. But what we've been telling you is like, all right, if you can afford Bitcoin, cool. If you can afford gold, cool. But we was telling you, yo, if you can't get silver, get these RWA assets, right? Not financial advice. And you saw an increase in both asset classes ever since we've been saying that, right? These big wigs, they're always going to tell you, go for this, go for this, go for that, right? Most people cannot afford gold or Bitcoin. You know, 1 ounce of gold or 1 Bitcoin. But you could afford silver, you could afford XRP, XLM, XDC, and you be up on both assets. Silver is fucking $92, yo. $92. Can you pull up the chart real quick? Real quick. I think it was the last thing I sent you in the thread.
The last thing you sent me. Oh, okay, I see it. 93.50.
And then go to the 5-year chart. Go to the 5-year chart. What that price say down there back in 2022? $20-something, right?
Yep.
Yep,
could have got it for $19 right here.
Yep.
It was low 18. You see that 18 right? It was cheap. It was definitely doable.
These motherfuckers are telling you about this shit now. You should have been doing this. You should have been doing this, right? We told you what to do well before Ray Dalio came out and said, you know, oh, get into gold and Bitcoin. And he's just telling you to get into gold and Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? It's just as high as fuck, fam. Gold is like $5,000 per ounce. You know what I'm saying? If you can get it, by all means. I'm telling you, once silver hits $100, it might come back down. And it's marching there pretty fucking fast. By the end of next week, we might be at $100. By the end of the weekend at this pace, might be at $100. And we told you it was going to go to $100 once it got over 60. 252% increase. What? Shout out to Easy. He said bought my first ounce of silver at $33. Yep.
Oh yeah. Somebody said since 2013, my husband's happy. I talked him into it. 13. We can't even see the charts that far back. But Jesus, I know y'all.
Yep. Shout out to y'all.
Man,
Go back. If you go back to the all time, you can see.
Oh, all I can't see. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, 2000. How much was it? Oh, okay. It was $20-something. You know, we was coming prices.
Yeah.
2013, 2012. Oh, so y'all still was in that range, $19-$20 in 2013.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then it was just low. It was just in that 20 range for mad long. So
man,
shout out to y'all.
Shout out my man's Rick. Shout out my man's Rick.
Absolutely. Oh, so now they're halting the sale of silver until they can catch up to the price and support. Ooh, damn. For real?
The price.
Damn.
Answer because people trying to buy it like crazy.
Damn.
Why we have all these service interruptions? What's going on? All these service interruptions. JM bullying is through Klarna, so you could have bought no excuse. No excuse. Gang. Cost metals, bro. Ad cost metals is a hidden gem. Shout out to my man. Silver going crazy. Silver going crazy. Dang. Somebody said they ordered gold in December. Still didn't get it. It keeps saying delayed. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, people trying to get their hands on these precious metals, bro. Everybody see what the hell going on, bro. People that's paying attention see what's going on. Known as people who don't pay attention. They pay attention to nonsense. Nothing that's you know what I'm saying, substance. But people that attention, like that's why this shit acting like that. But it's more people paying attention than we realize. So some people just, you know what I'm saying, they act one way in front of people, but behind closed doors, they all real.
Yep.
Man. So, hey, but so shout to all I would be looking into some copper. Some copper gonna blow next. So,
oh yeah, yeah,
into some copper.
Yep. You might have some in the crib, yo.
Yep.
Might have some in the crib. Check them. So, now that's tough. That's tough.
100%. 100%.
So yeah.
Sheesh.
That was pretty much it. You know, Jokers is trying to tell you get, you know, Bitcoin and gold, but we've been here telling you what to do.
Nothing new from this side.
Not financial advice.
Not financial
No.
advice. D, you said your the insurance we trust right now.
Yeah. So some people was on the call yesterday, but some people had hit me up since yesterday. We're doing another call today at 4 p.m. If you want to get a free trust or we want to hear about how you can get a free trust while getting protected, go to the link in the bio. Go to the link in the the description, and go to free trust class. We're having one at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so like in about an hour and a half from now. So fill out that form. I'll make sure you get on that call.
I know you said hella niggas tapping in trying to get that free trust.
Oh yeah.
It's real out here, y'all. Hey, y'all better get that free trust game.
I want to, because you know, at the end of the day, people need to protect themselves. You know what I'm saying? And this may be an option for you. All we're doing is give you options. We try to make sure you cover your bases across the board. So definitely.
For sure. Okay. All right, y'all. So let me hold on. What's wrong?
What you doing?
Oh, let me call you when I get off live. Everybody can hear you. I'm gonna call you right back. Give me 2 minutes. I thought she was finna tell me. No, that was my little cousin because she on my phone bill. I thought she was finna tell me her phone wasn't working. That's why I was like, let me see. I'm like, oh shit, that phone. You know, look, because little cousins that's in college, they only call when that phone ain't goddamn working.
Yeah.
Like, nah, baby, that bill get paid, baby. I pay that bill. But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But
look at rhodium, $10,000 an ounce. Rhodium. Damn. Hey man,
it's the JM bullying accepting clearing is like, yo, they like, yeah, y'all better get this.
That makes sense.
That's crazy.
You know, get it now. Pay later. You know what I'm saying? When the price of the dollar ain't shit. That's actually pretty smart. You get something valuable now, and the price of the dollar is going down. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty smart.
My man's Irvin said it was either crypto or metals. I chose crypto. Hey, gang, you ain't losing. A win is a win. A win is a win.
Take them. Take them.
Yeah, metals is winning right now. Crypto gonna win. You whichever one you had chosen, gang. You good.
Mm-hmm. It's all about your entry. So.
For sure. I mean, some people, if you gotta choose one, at least you win it, because there's people out here that ain't got neither. They ain't in crypto or pressure, got nothing to fall back on. They just gonna be out here butt hurt. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to you. But yeah, y'all. Now all this we had, man. If you're not Patreon, you need to get in the BlockNation community Patreon. Check us out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody putting there. It's a unit where everybody's just on that same community. You got people to talk to about this crypto stuff. A lot of us ain't got nobody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? If you do, you're blessed. Most of us out here and people out here don't know what's going on. They're not keeping up with it to this degree. So, man, community. If you're not in the DeFi, make sure y'all get on in the BlockNation DeFi as well. For those that just want to educate them on DeFi, the DeFi Patreon is phenomenal because we got videos and it's how to get into these liquidity pools, and you know what to do, how to do it, all that's in there. So that way, there's no excuse on you step by step. All you got to do is follow the video. Cecil's guiding you along the way. Then you also access. You can ask weekly as well. So that way, if you need some type of demonstration, you can. I just want to join the community. Hop off because internet about to piss me off. Because I already done punched over that internet about to
Yeah. Don't do
Internet.
that.
Yeah,
do
y'all.
that.
So we
So
gonna we'll see y'all in the Patreon later though. Hopefully they fix this outage with Patreon later.
Exactly. And for those that signed up, I'll make sure you guys get in that class at 4. All right. Peace.
Yeah, y'all better get that